Hi. Like she said, my name is Candy. I represent the group Stella's Hope, and we are an all-breed rescue here in Orange County. So we specialize in all dogs, all sizes, all breeds. I brought up a few examples today for you of some of our dogs that are up for adoption. These 3 dogs that are with me today actually were all rescued from the Orange County shelter here over by the block. A lot of people don't realize the amount of dogs and cats that the Orange County shelter takes in every year. It's really unfortunate. The shelter takes in about 30,000 dogs every year and euthanizes about 13,000. So that's over 1,000 dogs a month at our shelter here. These 3 dogs were all in danger of being euthanized. Several of them were on their last day, had till 5 o'clock to be rescued, otherwise they were going to be put to sleep. First we have Annie here. She's a Doxy mix. She's about 8 months old. She's a love. She was hiding in the back of her kennel at the shelter, and they said she was too shy, so they were going to euthanize her. So luckily we saw her just in time and saw the potential in her and how adorable she is, and were able to bring her into our rescue group. So she's up for adoption. Next is Samson. Samson's about 1.5 years old, and he's a Great Pyrenees. He's absolutely amazing. He's a big, fluffy, wonderful dog. A lot of people don't think that you'll find beautiful purebred dogs like Samson at the Orange County shelter or any shelter, but what you don't realize is that about 25% of all dogs in the shelter are purebred. Some even have their AKC paperwork with them. Samson's up for adoption today. And then on the end over there, we have Summer holding Rusty. Rusty's an Airedale Terrier. He's about 9 months old, and he had been adopted, yeah, they're friends. Rusty had been adopted from the shelter and returned because the owner said he had too much energy. Well, at 9 months old, he's still a puppy, and he needs someone that will understand that he wants to play with toys and go out for long walks. He was in danger of being euthanized because of being returned for having too much energy. So as you can tell, he's really wonderful and is just looking for a home where he can play. These are just 3 examples of the many dogs that you can find at the Orange County shelter. And while we would hope that you would come and check out the dogs from our group to adopt, if you can't, we definitely encourage you to visit the shelters. Orange County has a very large facility. There's a shelter in Irvine, there's shelters in South County, there's one in Seal Beach. Go and visit and see the beautiful, amazing dogs that are there, because many of them have absolutely no problems, are perfect, loving dogs, and are unfortunately going to be euthanized just because they don't have a home to call their own. Other than that, we're in the back on the last row, Stella's Hope. And if our name sounds a little bit familiar to you, it might be because you read an article in the Orange County Register yesterday or 2 weeks ago about a Brazilian Mastiff that we rescued that had been wandering the streets of Santa Ana. He's just yet another case of dogs that we take in that have severe medical conditions and require surgery or a lot of retraining. We don't turn our backs on any dogs in need. Samson was a prime example of that. We didn't have the funds for his surgery, but we couldn't imagine putting him to sleep because of money standing in the way. And thanks to all the amazing readers in the Orange County Register and all the donations, we were able to pay for his surgery and help out other dogs in need. In fact, we kind of felt like we were paying it forward because the money that we received for him not only paid for his surgery, but allowed us to rescue a 5-week-old Shar-Pei mix that had both of her rear legs broken. She had surgery on Friday. The same day we took in a mother cattle dog and 8 3-day-old puppies and 6 3-week-old orphan puppies, all from San Bernardino City Shelter. So we rescue dogs from all over Southern California that are in need and find them permanent living homes. So come visit us. If you have any questions, we'll hang around here if you want to talk about any of these dogs. Or we have over 75 dogs and probably about 25 of them here today. So come visit.
Big round of applause for these beautiful animals and beautiful people here that run this organization.